Okay, hi guys, and continuing to the series, I will be solving the LeetCode blind 75 random problems, and this time the random problem is the longest palindromic substring. Okay, I think I have solved this. I will just reset the code, and yeah. So in this question, okay, some issue is there. Okay, in this question, yeah, we have been given a string, and we need to return the longest palindromic substring in S. Okay, and okay, longest palindromic substring we need to return. Okay, and the length can be up to 1000 by 1000. Okay, can we prefer like all the n square substrings? I guess definitely yes. So one of the approach that I can think of is to, let me show it to you. Okay, now let's say we have something known as called S1, S2, S3, S4, S5, S6. These are nothing but like each of them is the character. What we will do, we will like think this of as a middle character, will prove for the largest possible palindromic string starting from this character, and also we will consider this point to be middle, and like this will be starting like this. Okay, or otherwise if this is the middle character, then it will be like this to this, and then this and this like this. Okay, so in that case we will be having two in the worst case. Obviously, if the whole say string is comprised of single character, for example a, then for every character we will be proving for the n time, and then for say this to be odd length, because if this character is middle, then it will be always a odd length palindromic string, and if we consider this like the middle thing to be the middle one, it will be always a even length palindromic string. So we will be like traversing, like in the worst case, 2 times, so 2 into n multiplied by n, that will be order of n square only. So let's try to do it, and later we can modify it. Okay, okay, so let's say we have a string answer equal to, now for int I equal to 0 till I less than 1. Okay, firstly trying for odd length substrings, low equal to I minus 1, and then j equal to sorry, not j, high equal to I plus 1, because the same character will always be equal. Okay, and while the string is in bounds, low is I minus 1 and high is less than n. Okay, if s dot caret low is not equal to s dot caret high, what we will be doing is we will be just breaking, or otherwise we will be decrementing the low and incrementing the high. And to check the length, if high minus low minus 1 is greater than s dot answer dot length, we will be making answer equal to s dot substring starting from low and of length high minus low, and this minus 1 will be like gone because indexing is used. Okay, I think like let's we will verify it once running the test cases. Okay, this is for the odd length substrings, and for even length we will be making our low to be I and high to be I plus 1, because it will be like, let me show it to you. Okay, if let's say we are at this character, and then we'll consider this to be the, if we create a middle part, and this to be a leftmost part, and this to be the like right, from the right part is in the leftmost part, and from the left part is in rightmost part. Okay, I think yeah, that should work. And now we just need to do it again, or maybe from here on. I think it should work now. Okay, it should be low plus 1 and low plus 1. it should work. We will return the answer. Okay, so n is not found. Even though, like, I know that there exists the algorithm that known as Maneker algorithm that can find it in linear time, but for now I am not using it. Maybe like we can definitely use it in the later part of the video. Okay, so we are returning Baba and we should return Bab. So we can just do a -1. Yeah, because we have included +1 in the low, so we should definitely do a -1 there. Okay, BB and we are returning B. Okay, this one odd length is correct. I think there is some issue in the even length. Okay, so we have string C, B, B, D. So when we have at correct like index I, so low would be I and high would be I +1. Okay, and this would have been equal. So low minus high plus plus, and if high minus low -1, so high would be 3 and this would be 0. So 3 minus 0 -1 and it would be 2, and if 2 is greater than one set of length, we should have updated it, but we are not updating. Why it is happening? High -1 greater than answer with length. Okay, let's try to print it here. Print it out of print ln I plus and low comma high. So we at okay 3, 0 is there. So if 3, 0 is there, why we are okay? In that case it not be -1. Yeah, I tried to submit it. Okay, we had a runtime error. Begin 0 and 3 and the length is 2 at some test case, that is BB only. Okay. Okay, it is given. Let's say when I was 1. Okay, we should only do this if I is less than n minus 1. Otherwise it would create some issues. Let's say with the test case BB manually if it is given the right answer or not. No, still dash is there. Let's say when I is 0, then low would be 0, high would be 1. Okay, and both of these were equal, so low would be -1 and high would be 2. And then okay, this one would satisfy, then 2 minus -1 would be 3 and -1 would be 2, and since 2 is greater than answer of length, we would be having 0 to 0 to 3, ending at 3, 0,3. But in that case, if we do -1, then obviously this will pass, but then we have some other problems. Yeah, obviously this is passed, but in this case, like we are having this as the problem CBBD. Let's try to run it. Okay, CBBD. So we had what C, B, B, and D. According to our logic, if when we were at index 0, low would be 0 and high would be not 0, it would be 1. Okay, and high would be 2, and like due to our loop, the updated value of low would be 0 and high would be 3. Okay, now since 3 minus 0 minus 1 would be 2, that is the length of this part is greater than the answer that is been till now till then we will be making the s dot substring starting from 0 plus 1 and of length high minus low minus 1, that will be 2 only, no? Yeah, but it is showing as only 1. Why this high minus low minus 1? High minus low minus 1 will represent the length, and any string that is starting from here and is of 2 length should end here now. It should not end here. Or am I like doing something wrong with the substring function? So let's say if I have a substring, for example 2, or say that won't work. Let's try to goal it. String dot substring in Java. I know like it should not happen, but why this is happening? Begin index and end it, that's it considers. Okay, it do not consider the length, it considers the like begin index and low index. Okay, then obviously I'm on high minus 1 should be, and it should be high minus 1 here also. High minus 1, I think now it should work fine. No, AB we are returning that is not even a parent row, and we are returning B only. Let's say we do high only, then no, I'm kind of brute forcing the thing, but let's see. When I'm making video I know this thing happens, otherwise I would have got it. No, let's try to submit it. Okay, so it got accepted and we beat it 85% of the submission. I don't know why, like because this is not a really good algorithm. Now the first and the very basic optimization that we can do is we need not to update string every time. Okay, we can just record the max length equal to 0 and low index equal to minus 1. Okay, and this will be max length, because we like in the answer string we only need the final result, not the intermediate results. So what we will be doing is max length will be high minus low minus 1, and the index of the starting will be low plus 1, and similarly we will do it here. What this happened? Okay. Yeah, sorry, it didn't copy. Yeah, and now the answer would be s dot substring starting from the index and of length max length. Okay, I think we can also eliminate this from there, and this would be max length. It should work. Yeah, let's see if we get any say performance boost. Okay, 2 millisecond performance boost, we have got it, and this was kind of brute force approach only. And there exists one dynamic programming approach in which we will calculate whether like substring is starting from I and indicate J is a palindromic substring or not. That will also be of n square time complexity, but like I know if you see this submission of mine, it is using to say Maneker algorithm to identify the longest palindromic substring in linear time. Let's try to do it. Like, the algorithm is quite complex, I must say, but it's worth to use it. Okay, we just need to transform our string into a string of length 2n plus some k. That k is very small. We just need some special characters to split the strings. Okay. Now let it be capital S, and this will. Okay, here in this video, like I am not explaining the concept behind the mechanical algorithm, because it's kind of complex, and honestly saying, like, I don't find myself eligible to explain it. I just know the things, and I would not be able to explain it. Okay. And we will be getting the transformation from this, and in that transformation what we will be doing is okay, let's try to implement it. Transform. So we will be creating a new answer array. Okay, first define the length of this thing. In the new answer array, it will be of length 2 cross n plus, I guess, 2. Answer of 0 will be a special character, let's say $. And for every character in the string, let's say we have some int k equal to 0. Okay, and it will be k plus plus. Answer of k plus plus would be nothing but a hash, and answer of k plus plus will be the character of the string, obviously. And then the last character would be again a hash, and the really last character, literally last, will be some special character, let's say this one. And we will run the answer. And what will be the length of the answer array? These plus 2 and plus 3. 2 into n plus 3, because these are 2n operations, or 2n length. This will 2n plus 1 and 2n plus 2 and 2n plus 3. Okay. Now what we will do with this transformation, let's say now we need to get some say p array, let it be p only. That would be we are getting from manage curve, and we will be like passing our s in that algorithm. Okay, so honestly I forgot how to implement the mechanical algorithm. Let's say if I can recall the concept, otherwise I will search for some online materials, maybe CP algorithms or something. So it goes like this. We are kind of doing in the what to say, very special algorithm, Z algorithm, some people say G algorithm, and just that way only. Okay. So for int I equal to 1 till int n equal to s dot length. Okay, also we need to maintain a p array s dot length. Okay, yeah, it goes to n minus 1, because the last character I didn't know used, like this one. We'll go from here to here, and if our I is less than r, the p of I will be matter max of r minus I comma s of r, okay, l plus r minus I. Like that would be the mirror position of this thing. Okay, now while say s of I minus p of I is equal to s of I plus p of I, we will be incrementing our p of I, and if p of I, sorry, I plus p of I is greater than r, we will be making our L to be I, and I minus p of I, and R to be I plus p of I, and we will be running this p function. And what this p function, like p array, will be holding, it will be holding the length of the largest oddest string starting from this current character. Okay, now we need to find the max index, and we will be starting from the character 2, 0, 1, and this is our thing. 2 dot length minus yeah, minus 2 would be sufficient, because minus 1 will be this thing, and minus 2 would be this thing. Minus 1, minus 2, and this is minus 3. So p minus 1 minus 2 will be good to go. Okay, now Okay, I forgot some of the things. Can I obviously I can see my older submissions after the time. Okay. Yeah, like almost the same thing. I just think whether I've done the things correctly. Okay. Yeah, I forgot this thing. Okay, we just need to find the maximum length and maximum length and the index of that maximum length. Okay, like I was doing almost correctly. Just this would be p. Why it would be s, because s is a character array. So int max length would be 0 and int would be -1 and max. Okay, if p of I is greater than max length, that max length would be p of I and end would be I. Now for int I equal to p of int minus p of int plus 2 and I less than equal to I plus int plus p of int minus 2 and I plus equal to 2, and this answer would be stored in a string builder. Okay, and we'll be appending this to a string builder. Append s of I, not s of I. Yeah, s of I would be fine. Yeah, return as b2 string. Okay, so I got some error where here I have got an error which I should not have got. S of I minus p of I equal to s of I plus p of I. We are including p of I. So if this thing is this and this is dollar, how it is like exceeding the things. It should not have exceeded. Let's see if I am missing something. No. Okay, the if condition is there, obviously. Let's see if I eliminate this condition, then will it work? No. Still it is not working. Let's see it again. What I am missing there? I'm doing everything correctly. Here also. Okay. That this is also correct. That is also correct. Then what I'm missing? Aristotle length is also fine. You can see that what I'm doing wrong here. I minus p of I is equal to I plus p of I, and we are increasing p of I. Let's try to find it. Of p of L plus R minus I, that is also good. Where the mirror position will be L plus R minus I, and I plus p of I and I minus p of I. The array length is also fine. We are going up to right indexes. We are making it minimum. We are using the while loop here, same to same. Then what's the issue? Okay, it should be made. Look, I knew this, but like I just can't say it at a moment. If we try to submit it, Yeah, it beats 97% of the solution. Yeah, I guess that's all for the video. I know, like, I forgot how to implement the Maneker algorithm, but sorry for that. Even though, like, I'm doing just to, like, make my English good so that I can perform well in the interviews. Okay, thank you if anyone is watching.